So the first thing we're going to look at is the welcome flow. This is the flow that captures the most amount of traffic, the most amount of revenue. The thing about the welcome flow is that a lot of people make the big mistake of just doing a simple 10% off pop-up, and it is the welcome flow and how well it performs is directly linked to the sign up form incentive and the offer that you are showing there. And people just don't split test that ruthlessly enough. There's a few things about the sign up form. One, you want it to convert really well, so there has to be a great offer there. But the big thing that people are not looking at is what happens to these people who sign up. So you can have a really high conversion rate on the sign up form using something like a spin wheel, but you're gonna have really low quality audiences coming through the welcome flow. What you want to look for is the profit per user coming through, and then also the 60-90 day LTV of the people coming through for that particular offer, which is super important past just that first time purchase that they make. So we want good quality people coming through it. We want high LTV if we can have as much profit as we can per purchase when they do come through. And so that's why you should definitely be testing something beyond a 10% off. So of course there is no retention without acquisition. So we want good quality subscribers coming through, and we want to strategically increase LTV, right? So instead of just a 10% or $1 off value, some things that you can test is if you have very, very high intent prospects coming through. So, we do work with a brand, 7-figure brand, that a majority of their customers are actually coming through word of mouth and through estheticians. So it's a skincare brand. And so for them, we could even test going straight into a subscription offer, where it's like, hey, just come straight into a subscription offer. But typically I'd stray away from that because first time buyers don't want to commit to a subscription. So other things you can be testing is pushing them to buy a bundle, right? Bundle purchases, or offering a free gift with purchase, which works really well, especially if you can give them a sample pack. So some skincare brands that we work with will have 3 products in a sample pack. The great thing about this, pushing them to higher price products, is of course you're going to have increase in average order value, but your lifetime value of the customer goes up because you're selling them on cross-category products and they get more product exposure, right? So in that sample pack, there could be really like sticky products. So products, if you look at your product cohorts, it could be the products that actually produce the highest LTV over 90 days for the people who buy that as their first purchase, and also has a really good repeat purchase rate. But in any case, it's going to expose them to more products, and they may end up using products that they would have never bought before. And then they go, actually, I like this product and that product also. I'm going to go back and buy some more of those where initially I would have never bought them. So these are just a few offers that you can try and use for the welcome flow, but always try and think of different things you can do. You can also use GetFondue and offer a cashback instead of a straight up discount coupon. And we see that 50% of people don't even use that cashback. So once again, you're increasing list growth, conversion rate, and then also profit per conversion, which is amazing. So what happens, we've got the welcome offer, right? It's basically just delivering exactly what you promise on the pop-up. People are just interested in what's in it for me when they give their email to you. So once again, try and focus on AOV, LTV, and profit on first purchase. AOV, once again, pushed higher price products, bundles, and having minimum purchase orders. So you have to purchase $35 and then you'll get this incentive, whatever it is. And then also focus on LTV, more products in their hands, free sample pack, bundle offers, always a good LTV play, right? And for, as mentioned previously, for the right audience, you can even test a straight to subscription offer that works really well. Another good thing here is also maybe to give them a free product that's a non-replenishable. So we did work with a scalp care brand, and it was like shampoo and conditioner, all of that. That was less about hair, but also a bit more about making your scalp healthy. So for them, they also had this exfoliating scalp brush, right? That you could use, that would like massage and exfoliate your scalp. And the great thing about those things, or even like for protein to have like a frother or a shaker, is that if you give that as a free gift with purchase, that's something that's always going to sit in their bathroom, on their makeup drawer, on their kitchen bench top, as a constant reminder that, oh, I have to top up on my scalp care shampoo because they're looking at this scalp exfoliating brush, right? So that's always a good test to do also. Then email 2, of course, is the brand nurture. You have to be very, very good with the copy here, right? You can't just be like, hey, yeah, this is who we are. This is our origin story. But you really want to answer the question why we exist, right? And you need that to resonate with people so that as they're reading this about us origin story, product origin story, or brand origin story, they're nodding their heads, right? And they're going, yep, I'm all about that. This resonates with who I am and who I identify as. And try and also be relevant to the world today, right? So we have one brand where it's kind of more about being your own boss for female entrepreneurs only. So kind of like whatever, being a boss babe, right? So we really push on that and talk about, you know, how women can be independent, financially free. If they buy this product, then they can also go on and be an ambassador and sell it on and sort of support them that way. Never just talk about we're another X or we're better than our competitor because of blah, blah, blah. Always try to have some sort of like unique mechanism that no one else is talking about in their marketing. So if your product has the same ingredients that nearly all other skincare products have, try to talk about the product that is rarely talked about, and that could be your star ingredient. I would also think about pushing them into a community or Facebook group, because you'd be surprised the conversion lag between first touch and them actually purchasing. You can use apps like KnoCommerce and start actually surveying customers post-purchase inside Shopify on the order confirmation page. And actually ask them, like, how long did you know about us before you actually made that first purchase? And a lot of people may say, well, it's been like 3 months and then I finally purchased. So always good to chuck them into a community, make them feel like they belong, have something where they can engage and is interactive. And we could talk about this more in the post-purchase flow, but there's some really great examples here. Then typically we like to do a pass. Now remember, this isn't going to work for every brand because some brands are like clothing or lifestyle, right? So just talk about how they would identify with themselves and maybe impress other people. Talk about maybe community, but for a lot of brands that we work with, a direct response copywriting framework like problem, agitation, solution works really well. Just help the customer identify the problem that they have, the action they need to take to solve it, and then point to your product as the simple solution to their problem. And always try and work on emotional stuff here and less physical too. Then of course, social proof. Some people, once again, maybe be one of their first touches with your brand. They may still have questions like, can I trust, their products? Can I trust the store? Right? So instead of you always saying, we're great, choose us, then you want to use something like voice of the customer and get that social proof in front of them. It can be user reviews, it can be testimonials, media features, industry awards, it can be retail footprint, any type of social proof that you can show them that, hey, we're legitimate, hey, people love our products, and we're safe to buy from. And then number 5, if people still haven't purchased, you can try doing a bit of data collection, right? A lot of people don't do this. So a lot of people going through the welcome flow are not going to buy. Now is probably a good time to at least figure out why they aren't buying, right? Why are these customers not converting? We want to understand them as much as possible and the friction points that prevent them from buying. you may think, oh, it's price, right? But it may be something completely different, or you didn't have the variety of product that we wanted, or I didn't have the customer education or customer support that was needed. If they say something like that, then you maybe want to do a text email somewhere here saying, hey, it's somebody from customer support. Please reply to this email, or click here. We'll take you to the gorgeous customer online live chat, or even give us a call and we can take you through some sort of consultation, right? To help people make those decisions. That can work for skincare, that can work for mattresses, which are a massive investment for people. And, people don't know what mattress they want to get. Gel mattress, spring mattress, right? And they cost like thousands of dollars. So sometimes people just want to talk to a human and help make that buying decision for them. And then email 6 is the plain text email, usually from the founder or customer service. Has very high deliverability because it's plain text, and really good potential to engage. So just offer help, offer support, and then if you want, just be like, hey, notice you didn't use your 10% off a free gift with purchase. I've just made you a new code, and then just give them a new code with like random numbers and letters, so it looks like it was like custom made, and it's just not automated. And then it'll give them a little extra incentive to buy. And then once again, of course, you're offering help and support for them, which everybody loves. So that would be the welcome flow. Once again, the biggest thing to really think about is increasing that profit and AOV on the first purchase, and also thinking about how is the 90-day LTV affected from people receiving these products and incentives. And so really work to test offers on the sign up form.